Hello everyone, this is Karen.
Welcome back, friends. This is Shane.
Today we're looking at part 2 of Take Control of Your Time with a Bullet Journal. And the vocabulary words are reference.
Reference.
He put a pen next to the spider as a reference to show its size.
Oh no, it's probably a big spider, right? Observation.
Observation.
My assignment is to watch the monkeys at the zoo and write down my observations.
How interesting. Appointment.
Appointment.
If you don't have an appointment, you can't see the doctor today.
Current.
Current.
Don't bother visiting Dale's blog. It's not current.
Really? Well, if it's not current, then it's not going to help him to get organized,
Oh,
right?
so we're still talking about bullet journaling?
We are, and then how to manage our time wisely.
Okay, so if I want to start keeping a bullet journal, what sections, what am I going to need inside a bullet journal? What is it?
First, you should create an index page.
Ah, so it's like a table of contents.
Bingo.
Right? So for example, if I have some future goals,
Yes.
and that's from page 7 to page 9.
Yeah, and then you can see that on your index page.
So you know where to go.
Exactly. Keep it organized, okay?
And I mentioned, so there's something called logs. Right? So what is a log?
Well, basically, you can have like a daily log or weekly log or monthly log. For example, daily log would be something that you might have to do today for the day, and then just write down the tasks in a simple, short sentences, right?
Got it. So a monthly one is something in the next 30 days.
That's right.
Okay, and then you use symbols, right?
And everyone can have different symbols. You can have lines, you can have little hearts, you can have little stars.
Oh, okay. And then probably the most important thing is that you have to kind of keep up with it, keep it current and updated, right?
Bingo. So for example, if you finish one task, and check it off your list. So you know which one you have already done and which ones you haven't.
Okay, I think I'm starting to understand this.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
Because I'm so disorganized, this is probably something I need to do.
Okay, let's all start a bullet journal together.
All right.
Okay, enjoy.
Take control of your time with a bullet journal.
To start a bullet journal, you'll need a notebook and a pen. Then follow these easy steps. Create an index page. The index is similar to a book's table of contents, as it will serve as your reference for finding specific sections in your bullet journal. The index isn't written in stone. You can update it as you go.
Today's lesson is called Take Control of Your Time with a Bullet Journal. Part 2. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. Yeah, we're talking about bullet journaling. It's kind of like a diary. It's kind of like a schedule. So you can record things from the past and present as you would in a diary, so you don't forget great memories or interesting events. But you can also record your upcoming events, your future events, as you would on a schedule or a calendar. With a bullet journal, you can do both. It'll really help you organize your life in many different ways.
Never lose sight of the big picture with a bullet journal. Anyways, bullet journals are great. They're a great way to organize your life, and on top of that, they're fun to write in and to keep as well. So again, what are you guys waiting for? Start your bullet journal.
Jeff, I'd like to start doing a bullet journal. What do I need?
Well, to start a bullet journal, Mike,
Yes?
you'll need a notebook and a pen.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
then follow these easy steps. You see what we're doing here today, folks? We're actually teaching you how to set up a bullet journal. How to establish the basic structure so that you guys can start bullet journaling on your own. Anyway, step 1. Create an index page.
Ah, okay. This is sort of what you might find at the beginning of most books. It says the index is similar to a book's table of contents, as it will serve as your reference for finding specific sections in your bullet journal, right? The table of contents is usually found at the beginning of a book. It might list out the chapters, what page they're on, maybe give a name or the subject that that chapter talks about. It's a way of breaking down the contents of the book into more easily understood categories and groupings. And this will also, as it says, serve as your reference for finding specific sections. And yes, this noun reference is something that we use when talking about information we need to get access to quite quickly. We use lots of things for reference. It might be a notebook or a schedule book that you use for reference about your daily activities, and there are tons of apps and websites. Google is a very popular website that people go to for reference. They go there to look up information. Easy information, important information, information you need in your life at that moment. We can also talk about reference as allowing us to sort of compare things and see how different they are or how similar they are. This is kind of referred to in our example sentence. He put a pen next to the spider as a reference to show its size. He can kind of compare the size of the pen to the size of the spider, and then later on, when he wants to remember how big that spider was, he goes back and looks at the picture. The pen will provide a reference or a comparison that gives him important information. All right, we have one more sentence before our break. Let's read that and then we'll take the break. It says, the index isn't written in stone. You can update it as you go. So yeah, you don't need to plan out your whole journal right at the beginning. When you write that index page, you can change it or update it as you go, to make the bullet journal even more useful as you continue to use it. All right, it's break time now, and we'll be back with more.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。子弹笔记结合了日记行事历的优点，它可以帮助我们有系统的掌握生活中的大小事。那我们今天就来学习要怎么写子弹笔记。好，首先你当然就需要一本笔记本，还有一支笔咯。那第一个步骤是要建立索引页，索引就像是一本书的目录。当你要在自己的这个子弹笔记里面寻找特定的章节，你就可以去参考索引这一页。好，并不是说你写了索引就不能变动。当你这个笔记有继续往下写的时候，就要随时去更新你的索引。先来看单字 reference， 它就表示参考、出处，是当名词。像我们说 reference book 就表示参考书、工具书。那补充单字 index， 它表示索引。update 它是指更新。好，另外文中有用到Table of Contents， 这个跟桌子没有关系哦。Table of Contents 是指目录，解华课文中。
Take control of your time with a bullet journal.
Create logs. Logs are places where you write down your tasks and projects. A future log is for tasks that don't require your immediate attention. A monthly log includes goals you want to accomplish over the next 30 days. And a daily log may contain a to-do list, reminders, observations, appointments, and so on. Logs can include lists like books you want to read, friends you want to reconnect with, or things you're thankful for.
Everyone, today the name of the game is bullet journaling. We are teaching you guys how to start your own bullet journal. Before the break, we created an index page. Next, we're going to start to create logs. And we're not talking about like pieces of wood.
Oh,
like,
we're not chopping down trees?
You haven't chopped down a tree and then shipped it down a river or anything like that. No, different. Totally different.
All right, so let's create logs, but not logs of the wooden kind. Let's find out what these logs are about. It says logs are places where you write down your tasks and projects. So this is like the ship's log that they used to keep on a ship back in the old days of ocean travel. You'd record all the weather and the important things that happened that day.
That's from a long time ago. These days we also have these fancy things called web logs or blogs.
Blogs, there you go. It's like a journal, basically. We often use the word logs and journals in the same sort of way. Here, you can actually have different types of logs. This, again, will be a good system for keeping things organized. For example, a future log is for tasks that don't require your immediate attention. Things that might happen in a couple weeks or a couple months, they're not that important.
You don't have to do them now.
Not right now.
These things can wait.
Sure.
Now, that's the future log. Next, we've got a monthly log. A monthly log includes goals you want to accomplish over the next 30 days. So there you go. You've got a due date now, okay? This isn't open-ended like the future log. These are things that you want to finish or complete or do within the month or within 30 days.
So it's like a near future log.
It's like a near future log.
Okay.
And yes, next there's also a daily log, i.e. the things that you have to do that day. Yeah, and a daily log may contain a to-do list, reminders, observations, appointments, and so on. Okay, and they all have to do with today, the day that you are logging about that very moment. Now, before we move on, let's go ahead and talk about the noun observation, okay? An observation is something that you have observed or seen, okay? Very often when people make observations, not only do they see things, but they kind of gather their thoughts and their feelings about what they have seen, and then they write them down or they share them with other people. For example, my assignment is to watch the monkeys at the zoo and write down my observations.
Here's something that's a little bit more like your traditional schedule book. You might also record appointments. Now, an appointment is just a meeting that has been planned or scheduled ahead. Doctor's appointments, dentist's appointments, appointments to talk to your boss or your friends about something important. Something like that. You've probably planned it a few days or a week or so in advance, and you don't want to forget the time, the date, and the reason and the person you are meeting or having an appointment with. For example, if you don't have an appointment, you can see the doctor today.
Anyways, more on logs. Logs can include lists like books you want to read, friends you want to reconnect with, or things you're thankful for. So you've got observations, appointments, and a whole lot more. Logs are awesome.
That's very different from what you'd put in a schedule book. That stuff's kind of more like a diary.
There you go. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
好，建立索引之后，第二个步骤是要建立计划表。课文用到 log。log 这个字，它本来有原木、圆形、短短的木材的意思。不过呢，在这边它是指日志，像航海日志啊、飞行日志就会用到这个字。Jeff 老师说的 weblog，weblog 就相当于 blog， 就可以表示部落格或是网志。好，课文提到说，计划表呢是用来写下工作和计划的地方，那其中有包含你未来的计划、月计划表，还有日计划表等等。那么我们的未来计划表就是要记录你不需要马上处理、不需要随时去留意的工作事项。月计划表呢，就是写你接下来30天要达成的目标。那么日计划表可能就包含你的待办事项、提醒事项、约会啊等等，或是你观察到一些事物，或是一些你的意见评论等等。好，那除此之外，你还可以在计划表里面写下你想看的书、想要再联系的朋友之类的。好，文中用到 reconnect。好，这个字是由字首 re 表示再次重新，然后加上 connect 表示联系或是建立良好关系，把它组在一起。Reconnect 就表示重新联系。那这边还有两个单字 observation 它表示意见、评论或者是观测的结果。它的动词是 observe 表示观察、观看或是评论。好，下一个单字 appointment 它是指约会、预约。好，这个约会通常是指正式的约，像是跟教授、老板的约，或是跟医生约诊的预约哦。好，再来看补充单字 reminder 可以用来表达提示，也可以表达使人想起某事的事物。接回课文中。
Take control of your time with a bullet journal.
Choose symbols. Popular symbols are bullet points for to-do items, circles for big events, and dashes for quick thoughts. But the choice is up to you. Keep it current. The journal works only if you update it. For example, write an X over bullet points to mark to-do items that have been completed. Over time, you'll find the style that works for you. Until then, have fun on your bullet journal journey.
Okay, so we've created an index page. We've started logging things in our bullet journal too. Next, we are going to choose symbols.
All right. Remember, we mentioned earlier that you might put symbols like stars and exclamation points next to important ideas or items so that you don't forget them. And that's a really useful thing to do. It can make it quick and easy to refer to things without reading too much. Popular symbols are bullet points for to-do items, circles for big events, and dashes for quick thoughts. But the choice is up to you. Those examples we gave are just examples. Really, the choice is up to you. You can decide what kind of symbols you use as long as you remember them.
There you go, just like the logs, okay, the keeping of logs, let's say, or the making of an index. Just like these things are flexible, so are your symbols. Just keep them consistent. Know what your symbols mean, okay, that's kind of important. Next, remember this about your bullet journal. Remember that you have to keep it current, okay? Here the word current means up to date, okay? You have to continually refresh the information in your bullet journal to keep it up to date or to keep it current. By the way, this word current, it's an adjective. For example, don't bother visiting Dale's blog. It's not current. Yeah, don't bother going there.
That's right. Whether it's a blog or a bullet journal or your schedule, if you don't keep it current, if you take a few weeks off, well, then it's just not going to be very useful anymore, is it? It says the journal works only if you update it or if you keep it current. For example, write an X over bullet points to mark to-do items that have been completed. If you've completed that task or that thing that you wanted to do, put an X through it so that your mind will kind of ignore it and you can focus on the things that are still to do.
There you go. And as you do this, you will get better at it. Yeah, over time, you'll find the style that works for you. But until then, have fun on your bullet journal journey. Say that 10 times fast. All right, folks, that's the end of our article, but it's not the end of our lesson. We still have the what do you think question to ask and then answer. Mike, do you think a bullet journal would be helpful for your life?
Well, I don't think I would use a bullet journal because I already have a schedule book that I write most of my important events and activities down in. I guess I could bullet journal, but I'm afraid I would have a tough time keeping it current. I might kind of get lazy and ignore it, but it is important to write down those special events so you don't forget.
Yeah, it's important to keep track of things. Anyways, yes, we've come full circle and we've now come to the end of our lesson, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
好，下一个步骤是选择符号。你可以选用一些热门的符号，像是用黑圆点来代表这个待办事项，或是用圆圈来表达重要事件，然后用破折号来表达这个快速想到的事情之类的。那这边补充一下 ，bullet point，bullet point 它是指黑圆点那个项目符号。那么这个用语也可以表达条列式重点。至于 dash 是指破折号。好，那最后一个步骤呢，就是要保持即时，意思就是说你要随时去更新你的子弹笔记，否则放在那边长灰尘，你写这个目标跟待办事项就没有意义了嘛。好，课文建议我们说可以在圆点上面打一个叉，来标示说你已经完成了待办事项。最后我们来看单字 current， 它是形容词，形容这个目前的、现在的，或者是形容流行的。那 Jeff 老师在解释单字时用到 up to date。UP 连字号 TO 连字号 DATE， 那这个复合形容词就表示最新的，也可以形容使用最新资讯的、最新技术的等等。好，以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。 今天要介绍的文法重点只有一个，耶，那就是 be up to 的不同意思及用法。好，来看第一种用法，它是以事物当主词。那么在 be up to 后面接人，就表示某事由某人来决定负责。假设要去约会了，对方就问说 Would you like to meet at the theater or at the MRT station？ 你要在电影院还是在捷运站碰面呢？这时候你就可以很腼腆的说 It's up to you， 你决定就好。如果是以前没有手机的年代，你就要一手拿着电话话筒，一手卷着电话线，然后说 It's up to you。好啦，第二种用法呢是以人当主词。那么在 be up to 后面接名词或动名词有两种意思哦，一个是表达某人他有能力做某事，另外一个是表达某人在计划某事，偷偷的做某事，尤其是不好的事情。例如 Ben is sick。He's not up to going hiking this weekend. Ben 生病了，他这个周末没办法去健行，他生病了，没有体力去做这件事。好，再看一个例句哦。Kelly suspected that her kids were up to no good. Kelly 怀疑她的小孩在动歪脑筋，不知道在搞什么名堂。人家说啊，当小孩本来在玩嘛，然后他们突然在讲悄悄话，或者在房间玩一玩，突然安静下来，这时候一定有问题。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
翻白眼不是 white eyes， 让你知道3句有关眼睛的好用句。
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，我是 Steven，
我是 Kate。
Kate， 我在干嘛？
翻白眼啊！
是的，我们今天就是要讲一个，就是你常常会做的事情。一当我开口讲话的时候，就是翻白眼的英文。
现在人真的很常翻白眼呢。对啊，翻白眼是真的是必要你的功力。
你不觉得现在很多人真的还蛮令人想翻白眼的吗？
没错。对
啊，但是翻白眼英文不是大家可能会觉得 white eyes
白眼嘛 ，white eyes，
对不对？
那白眼是 white eyes 吗
？No， 我们没有这样子讲，千万不要这样讲，没有人会知道你在讲什么。好，第一个呢就是如何讲翻白眼，就是 roll your eyes at someone。但如果今天不是你的眼睛，是某一个人，是 roll one's eyes at someone。
roll one's eyes
Kate
at someone，
把她的眼睛翻白眼，就是。Kate is rolling her eyes at me. OK， 如果说我在翻白眼是 I am rolling my eyes at Kate。
就对谁翻白眼？
对，对谁翻白眼，就是这个 once 跟 someone 是可以改，就是你要改谁。对，前面的 once 是谁在翻白眼，然后他在对谁翻白眼，还是对某一件事情翻白眼。
所以 roll 是滚的意思嘛？对不对？
roll
就是滚你的眼珠。
对对，滚你的眼珠。滚。对，就是像暴风女嘛。他每次要做他 power 就一定要翻个白眼才可以有闪电下来之类的。好，这还蛮常会听到，然后有常听到就是妈妈就是对小孩子，如果看到小孩子对他翻白眼说 Don't you roll your eyes at me。
我们的妈妈不会对小孩子这样说。
然后如果是看到他就会不确定他有没有 Did you just roll your eyes at me？
哦，
这样
好，
有没有霸氣，蛮凶的。
谁这么小就会翻白眼呢？
好，接下来我们讲跟眼睛有关系呢，比较不是那种听到人家讲很 stupid 的话题的人会翻白眼的。
这个你常讲的，对。
对，这个蛮常讲。这个呢是跟就是如果看到一个你觉得有兴趣的人，你觉得他很好看，很漂亮啊，还是很帅的，那就是 make eyes at someone， 放电那种。
哦。Make eyes at someone。
对 ，make eyes at someone。所以像 I'm making eyes with the camera。
多给点时间。
有吗？好，第三个呢是 eye candy 这个名词，就是这个人是 eye candy。好，Kate is eye candy， 就是表示说我看他的时候就很像在吃糖果，那么的好，他就很养眼。有开心吗？
你有看到我在翻白眼吗？
有，我是希望你可以自己知道你不是 eye candy 就好了。
好啦 ，eye candy 就是养眼的人事物，就是你看起来觉得哦好甜，然后他看起来好开心，就可以说他是 eye candy。
所以你是 eye candy 吗？
我当然不会说我自己是啊。
知道就好了。我们现在进 live action。That hot girl just made eyes at me.
So what?
She made my day. I love all the eye candy here.
I really want to roll my eyes at you.
D. Roll one's eyes at someone. 第二 Make eyes at someone. 第三 Eye candy.